Hello, everybody out there in YouTube. We are the middle-aged guys, and we bullshit about nothing. I am the Reverend.
Team here, Gray Mouse One.
On October 18th this year, we had a second trailer for the upcoming Assassin's Creed movie adaptation that's going to be released out December of 2016. That was released out, and it was. I don't know if it had as much fanfare as the first one. I know a lot of people saw the first trailer, and there's actually quite a bit of buzz. A lot of people looking forward to it. Tell you the truth, the first trailer didn't impress me all that much. But then again, the bar for video game adaptations to movies is rather low. So I'm telling you realistically, I'm expecting a piece of shit. But that isn't to say that this particular trailer didn't have a few interesting things that it presented to us and that I had noticed. So with that, we're going to go ahead and give our quick thoughts and insights on what we've seen in the trailer because we've all watched it. Gentlemen, as usual, the floor is open. Give me your first impressions. Go ahead.
Please, 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 let this be the turnaround for video game movies altogether, because video game movies ever since Double Dragons, Mario Brothers, Street Fighter, both Street Fighters, House of Dead.
Yeah.
Can we continue on? Alone in the Dark, Mortal Kombat, especially Annihilation,
Annihilation.
Tekken, Dead or Alive, please, House of Dead, please.
Dead or Alive?
Yes.
Yes, they did do one.
Please.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Probably there's a reason why I
well,
know
exactly. I was just about to say that. Now look, we're gamers. We're not fans of gaming movies. Hardly any of them have came out and have been on par with the games that they were supposed to represent, or have been interesting, or have followed the continuity of the games. That's one thing that I do ask. From the trailers alone, this looks okay. But please follow the continuity of the game so we can appreciate it as gamers and as movie watchers. Because you have to nail those. Oh, I don't give a fuck how ridiculous it gets. As far as saying, that bullshit can happen in real life. This is supposed to be after a video game.
Well, what about you, Gray Mouse? What are your first thoughts and impressions?
Oh God, another video game movie.
I think that's what they should do. We got scary movie, we got teen movie, even gay movie. They need to just do video game movie. Not that pixel shit. That doesn't fucking count. You need a fucking...
God damn. Mad much?
Fuck that movie, man.
My initial thoughts, I don't want them to follow the first Assassin's Creed game to by the letter. I think they can go off a little bit, but as long as it still makes sense.
What you want them to follow the other 50 Assassin's Creed games?
No, because if that's the case, it'd be half the face on the screen and all that other stuff, man. No. What? Am I lying? No. It looks like a good action movie. It really depends on how they do it. If they can, emerge everybody into the movie that has played the Assassin's Creed game. I mean, to me, playing the Assassin's Creed game, I've always had in the back of my mind that this looks like it would be a good adaptation into a movie. It just has that plot that would seem like it would easily flow into the movie. I see your little question mark there. Your question mark over your head right now.
Go ahead. I've got my thoughts. Go ahead.
No, just a look. It tells everything. I'm talking about let me set this straight. I know there's an Assassin's Creed movie every fucking year. I got that. I'm talking about like when it was new, Assassin's Creed, the first one. You know, it seemed like it would be a really good movie. But then Assassin's Creed 2 happened, 3, and Brotherhood, Black Flag, and Revelations, and anyway. I don't know. I mean, I like a good assassin movie. If they stay true to...
Well, it's going to be an Assassin's Creed movie without any assassinations in it?
Oh, God. This shit can happen.
No, I don't think we have to worry about that, you know, especially considering what we've seen in the trailer. But was there anything else, Gray Mouse, that you wanted to go on?
I'm just rambling on at this point.
Okay, I'm going to say this right now, as somebody who's paid attention to this particular trailer. I've watched it actually over probably another 3 or 4 times before we connected up to go ahead and do this video. There are a few things in it that look pretty interesting. It looks like Michael Fassbender isn't going to be the only assassin there. They are introducing the idea of the Brotherhood, of a whole bunch of assassins getting together.
Better not do any Magneto powers.
No, he's not going to do that. But they did also illustrate why he was being strapped up in what looked like a sex harness from the first trailer. As far as, you know, him being able to physically reenact like the memories that happen while he's in the Animus and everything. That, you know, because that was the first thing that kind of got me, especially in comparison to how the games play out. When you're in the Animus, you're pretty much locked into a chair, lying down on a bed with a VR helmet on your skull.
Yeah, you bring that up. You look like a fucking float off the fucking Tournament of Roses parade.
Yeah, you know. So they went ahead and they explained that, and it looks like they've got more people out. It looks like it's going to there's something that they're probably setting up here, because this is a Fox film and they're looking for another big franchise. And Michael Fassbender does not come cheap. Doesn't matter what project he's working on. So they're probably looking to go ahead and set up another franchise that they could set up and run like another 2 or 3 films on top of this. Okay. Given the story and everything that they have there, if they're able to build enough of a world, then yeah, there's enough that they're going to play with. Now the idea of them following the Assassin's Creed storyline to a T, I think is completely fucking retarded, because the Assassin's Creed storyline in general is completely fucking retarded. Especially after you go ahead and you play through the second one and you get all of the glyphs and you find out, oh, hey, look, all of these holy relics we're finding, like, they're actually like the apples from the Garden of Eden that have been left and dropped all over the earth by fucking aliens who had enslaved Adam and Eve all the way at the beginning of paradise and all of that.
No.
Yes, it's...
No, I know.
The movie story, if they work within parameters and they've only got 120 or 150 minutes to go ahead and work with, won't end up anywhere near as nonsensical and retarded as the actual detailed Assassin's Creed story if you go look into everything, the details on all that. Because just reaching into Abstergo itself and the Animus itself is really, really far-fetched.
I got a question. I didn't see any of the Templars. Did you?
Well, here's the thing. If you remember, Abstergo is actually a Templar agency.
Oh, okay.
Right. So, what's his name? The guy who just played Alfred, Jeremy Irons, who looks like a main bad guy. He's going to turn out that he's a Templar. Because the whole reason why they brought up the Animus was that they're after the apples of Eden also, and they're trying to find out where the assassins have hidden all of them.
Well, yeah, they're after the Animus. I mean, They want to be able to go back into time. Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's great. I mean, bringing everything in full circle. It has the possibility of being a fucking good movie.
It has a possibility, but my expectations are rather low.
But the thing about this movie, it has to have the right appeal for gamers to go fucking see it.
Well,
because this is a video
in
game.
the name in itself will bring people to the theater.
Not really, because as the Reverend has said, a lot of people, gamers and gaming movies are not in. They're not in contrast with each other because we've been burned many times within the last couple of decades in video game movies.
I mean, I really hope that this particular project ends up being something solid as far as if they use the earmarks and details from the Assassin's Creed games to go ahead and build a world in which they want to lay a storyline down, you know, that's what's that, coherent and fulfilling. But if they go any deeper or any further, then it's going to be shit. If they stray too far away from the course, it's going to be shit. That, unfortunately, that's the reality that they're facing over there at Fox.
So the first time period they're going to is Rome, right?
No. They're going into the Spanish Inquisition. They've said that in the first trailer, and they said that in this trailer too.
They did that in the fucking trailer.
Yeah,
you're right. Okay, so if they can get this correct, like I said, I have low expectations like you. If they can get this correct and build a world around it to where you actually, you know, it makes at least a little bit of coherence, sense, you know, it stays, you know what I mean, within the realm of Assassin's Creed.
That means they'll have to have a sequel every year.
Love that one then.
It's going to have the efforts of 18 different studios behind it.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'll break that continuity and give us a sequel every 6 months.
No. What they're going to do is that they're going to sit there and they're going to when you go into the theater, they're going to make you download an Assassin's Creed app, in which in order to see the next scene, you've got to sit there and pay microtransaction.
Yeah,
play.
Or it's going to be incorporated in the next games. Whoever the fuck assassin Michael Fassbender is playing, his character is going to show up in the game. It's written in the stars now.
What's really interesting is that if you play through the Assassin's Creed, I mean, you kind of, it's the same character, you know, more or less, that goes back to a certain point in time of his ancestry. Of course, it's a different ancestry each time. But the thing is, though, looking at it from a practical standpoint, are they going to be, if they're going to turn this into, like you said, Reverend, a franchise, are they going to have these actors sign on for 3-4 movies like Marvel does?
Yes.
Like Fox did? I mean, have we heard any word on that as of yet?
Depends on how this movie does.
Yeah, it depends on whether or not this movie is successful.
It was supposed to be a Max Payne 2, but the first movie wasn't all that successful.
No.
So.
I just hope they don't overboard with the visual effects. I mean, it'd be good, you know, to go into, once you go into the Animus and, you know, go back type of thing. But they really don't need to overdo the you know what I mean, the special effects. Let the live action do the talking for you. And look, I want to see this motherfucker go up behind the motherfucker and assassinate these motherfuckers, man. I want to see him climbing the damn walls, jumping off the walls, and jumping into a bale of hay. I want to see these motherfuckers come up, sneak behind these people, and look.
Yeah,
in broad daylight and blend in the fucking crowd. You know,
I want the crowd to have 4 AI. I want the crowd to have.
I want little explanation points to come up and I wouldn't have to go hide in a barrel of hay to calm the the meter.
No, I want him to jump in the barrel of hay and get stuck by a fucking needle in the haystack.
I mean, I really do. We're going off the left note here, but no, I really want to see him do Assassin's stuff.
It's called Assassin's Creed, for Christ's sake.
But I mean, I want the hidden knife and all the gadgets that you get throughout the game. You know, I want to have that incorporated into the movie. You know, I want to actually see him do his homework for his target. You got to gather the information for his target. You know what I mean? I really want to see an assassin movie. Assassin's Creed.
It's going to have more Creed than Assassin.
That's the problem. That's what I'm worried about. Those are my final thoughts.
What about yourself, Theme? Anything else to add?
I'm going because the joking around are not necessarily jokes. I am dead fucking serious about what I've been saying about this. There are do's and don'ts to this. This is a video game movie. You have to satisfy the video game crowd here. If you don't do that, then no, it's not going to be accepted. Especially if it ends a certain way.
Oh, it's got to end to set up the next movie, though.
Right.
That's got to end that way somehow.
But the movie has to be good in order for it to get the second movie. So,
yeah.
But,
is that how it works?
it doesn't work for Sharknadoes.
That's my point. We have to be good for to have a sequel. Well, not necessarily.
Yeah, but those are cable things, and sci-fi just loves that shit. With that, I like I said at the beginning of this video, my expectations are really low, and I'm expecting maybe we'll see another trailer out before it hits theaters in December. That's just less than 2 months away. There's probably going to be another trailer out, and when that shows up,
why don't they just fucking play the game?
What's up?
Why don't they just fucking play the game and have that be the trailer for the fucking movie?
No, that's what Ubisoft does. That's what they're asking people to do.
Well, they advertise video games like that with video footage instead of gameplay. Why don't they just do that shit for the movie?
We're done here.
Yeah.
That was the last nail.
Yeah, that'll most likely end up being like some sort of downloadable content or microtransaction app or something like that.
No, that would be the upgraded version of the DVD. That would be on the downloaded content. That's your season pass, people.
Oh, by the way, the middle-aged guys downloaded content.
That's your season pass.
Season pass to the middle-aged guys? We'll give you parts and charge you for the rest.
Oh,
no. No. I think we're ending this one right here, folks. Yeah. So that's pretty much our thoughts on the Assassin's Creed trailer, the second one that they released out earlier this week. What are your thoughts, folks? What are your comments? If there's something you think we've missed, or if there's something that you disagree with us on, which I'm pretty sure there probably is, leave us a comment below. If you're so kind, hit that like button, hit subscribe. We love this stuff when you do that. You're the middle-aged guys. We bullshit about nothing. Our bullshit ends here. I'm the Reverend.
Here.
Graham House 1.
Once again, for the benefits of no. Make a good video game movie, damn it, please. It'll be a damn shame if Resident Evil beats this. The next Resident Evil movie. Credits.